final four players at the World Series of Darts finals. We had left with Josh Rock, Michael Van Gerwen, Luke Littler, Gerwyn Price. Could have been, Luke Humphries could have been in there, but he lost, of course, to Michael Van Gerwen. Going to go through both semi-finals, give my prediction on both of them, and then my prediction for the final. Semi-final 1, Josh Rock, Michael Van Gerwen. Rock was unbelievable against De Decker, winning that one 10-6, whilst Michael Van Gerwen put out the world number 1, Luke Humphries, 10-5 in his quarter-final. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Rock, for me, is the favourite, whether it's bookmakers' favourite or not. I think that Josh Rock is the better player right now between him and Van Gerwen. 4 or 5 years ago, there was no way on earth anyone would be saying that, but I'm going to go with Josh Rock to get the job done. I think he beats Michael Van Gerwen by 11 lengths to 7. I think it's quite close, but I think Rock has enough in him. Second semi-final seed, Luke Littler, the number 2 seed, take on Gerwyn Price. Now, a lot of people will just be going Littler to go through, and a lot of people will just put Luke Littler to beat Gerwyn Price. However, the record that Price has against Littler is quite good. I think Littler doesn't like the roaring and all of that. It just seems to be that one player that Littler just cannot get the upper hand on. And for Gerwyn Price, obviously, that is one thing that Price will want to keep in his sort of record against Luke, is to consistently just put him off. I think the roaring, the shouting from Price just puts off Littler, and you wouldn't think that. You'd think Littler would be quite composed. He does seem a composed player, so it is quite strange that such thing puts him off. So I think Price actually beats Littler. I'm going to go 11. Going to go 11-9 in favour of the Iceman. Of course, like I said, first to 11 in the semi-final and the final. So yeah, I think Josh Rock beats Michael Van Gerwen 11-7, and I think Price knocks out Littler 11-9, which would be a Josh Rock Gerwyn Price final. Now, Rock obviously is playing the darts of his life, but Price is also doing the same. Price is sort of going under the radar a little bit in terms of how good he's actually playing. I don't think many people have broke it down how consistently Gerwyn Price is performing well. I certainly can see Gerwyn Price winning this by a landslide, but I just think it's a final. It's against Josh Rock. It's not against an average player. We're talking about one of the best players in the world, Josh Rock, against another potentially best player in the world right now, Gerwyn Price. So I'm going to go for Gerwyn Price to win 11 lengths to 8. I think Josh Rock beats Van Gerwen, Price beats Littler, and I think in the final, Gerwyn Price beats Josh Rock. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give me your semi-final and final predictions. Hopefully a good night of darts, and yeah, make sure to keep up to date with the latest darts content on this channel. And yeah, thanks for watching.